Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today I'm going to do a monthly YouTube challenge with Karen at Kreativ Paper Artisan. And this is her October theme. And her colors are orange and copper. Her imagery is nature. And then we have to make one hidden paper clip, 2 clusters, a journal card, and any item from her tutorial playlist. And the project that I chose to do today was from her Scrappy Envelopes Scrapbuster video. So that's what we're doing today. So if you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up and check out my other ones. So we're going to start out with the hidden paper clip, and I had this paper, just has little fox and skunks and squirrels and a little deer, some mushrooms, different things like that. So it's cute. Can you see it? Hopefully. So on the inside, I inked around my edges because it's white, so if it comes open, you're not seeing all of that bright white. And I want to round my corners, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Hidden paper clips are fun to make. Paper clips of any kind, altered or hidden, they're fun to make. Now, on the inside, I have just this little piece of paper and my paper clip. I think I will, I don't know if I want to decorate this first. I think we'll just put the paper clip in first. So I don't think it matters this time whether the big part is on the back or the front. So this is just going to sit up in here. Now if you have a paper that is a little lightweight, you might be able to see the outline of your paper clip through it once it's glued in, but you can cover it over and you wouldn't be able to see that. So I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac because I like that for holding my paper clips. I'm just going to glue the back, and I'm going to make sure I put glue around my paper clip to hold it in place. And it doesn't have to be a real huge paper clip. This is just a normal little size. So we'll let the glue run down into the nozzle. I should have already had my bottle tipped over, I guess. Oh, I just used it a little while ago, so, shouldn't have too much of a problem with it. I have to get me some more Fabri-Tac. I'm almost out of it. Oh, there we go. So I'll just put some around that and go around my edges. And this inside paper that you're putting in doesn't have to go all the way down to the bottom. Sometimes I think it's better if it's a little bit shorter, but it's everybody's preference as to how they do it. Now when this is folded over, this will push down a little bit, so, but just try to have it in there kind of straight. If you hear anything, my neighbor's running his chainsaw. Okay, and then I'm just going to put glue around this also. You just want to make sure you don't go over the edge of your paper because you don't want to glue this part shut. Just put that down, press around on it, and then when it's glued it will be like this, so you won't be able to open it all the way. We'll just use my piece of scrappy paper here, and it will go right on there and hold. Isn't that cool? I like making paper clips. Alright, so now on the front I'm just going to add a little bit of cheesecloth and a flower for my decoration. So I did orange and yellow flowers. So we'll just put that down like that. And just trim this little corner off. Now my flowers, I just took them apart. They're just artificial flowers. So I took a yellow one and a pink one, and this was one of the little plastic centers. So I just glued them and glued one of the leaves on. And I think I'm going to have my leaf up at the top like that. So just going to glue this. Kind of set it like in the center. And there is our hidden paper clip. So that's kind of cute. What do you think? Alright, now we're going to do our journaling card. And this is just a piece of cardstock. It has a glitter on the front of it. But let me see, do I want to round my corners first? I think I want to round my corners first. I have marks on here so I know where I'm supposed to set my stuff on there. Now let me see, seeing as how, I'm going to see if I'm going to, I think I'd like my corners on this rounded also. Just kind of smooth it out a little bit more. I don't always like sharp corners. I think that'll look better. And then I'll just round this, because that'll just, well, might not round it. I'll just round this a little bit. Then it won't show. Alright, so on the back, this is blank. You'll be able to journal on it. And then I want to put a doily on here. This is just coffee dyed. I'm using the back of it. I like the back better than the front. I didn't like the front. So I'm going to set this on here. And do I want to glue this on first? I don't know. I'm going to glue this down to the, actually I'm going to glue this right on over there to that edge. So I think I will glue this down first, and then I can erase my pencil marks. Probably could just use my art glitter glue now, but this is open. Okay, let me put this on here. I don't want it to stick to my other paper yet. There we go. Now that'll sit on there. And then I'll only be trimming just a little bit of my doily off. I think I'll just leave this here. So go ahead and glue, and then I can go back around the edges where I might need to glue some down and add a little bit more. I think I can just put that right over them pencil marks, and then I don't have to worry about erasing them. I put them on there to make sure I got it straight, or as straight as possible. Let's say as straight as possible. And then up here on the little corner, I'm just going to glue this butterfly because I just figured it needed something more. And it's orange. I didn't have copper colors, so we settled for orange. And he's cute, and I can probably give him a couple of antlers on the, antlers, yeah. A couple of antennas on the doily, so he knows where he's flying to. Every time I say antlers, I think of my one girlfriend. She used to say deers had, she used to say deers had antennas. I always thought it was cute. So that is our journal card. Now if you wanted, you could put a little topper on it. I don't think it needs one. So that's that one. Now we're going to do our clusters. Clusters are not my favorite. I never do real good with clusters. Now this has butterflies on it. Both of these papers have butterflies on, which is why I picked them, because it's nature. But, well, I guess they're going to get covered up. So, I guess that'll be okay, huh? See, that's my issue, is putting stuff on and covering other stuff up. I think I'm just going to go back to my art glitter glue, seeing as how I'm almost out of this. I'm going to try to let some of this hang down just a little bit. Well, I don't know, maybe it doesn't look right like that. Just put a little glue across here. I just don't think when I make clusters they look right. Okay. So now I have a little orange circle. It has little hearts on it. And I just think I want these like up in here somewhere together. And then I have this butterfly. And I'm going to put that on there. Put that up a little bit. Just Let's see. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But that's what we'll do. Just kind of angle that way a little bit. And then I'll put that on there and angle him that way a little bit. And we'll hope that works. They won't have a lot of stuff on them. I'm kind of covering up too much of my circle, I think. So that's my issue with clusters. I don't know. But that's what it gets. Put that on there, and we'll put that on there. Something like that. I kind of messed that up. So there's that one. And I'm just putting like the same kind of stuff on each one. And see, this butterfly here I really liked, but I'm covering it up. Pull that down just a little bit. Guess I want them to go off of the end like that. See, I'm going to cover up that pretty butterfly. Something like this, and then we'll just put this butterfly on here also. How many of you like to do clusters? Everybody's clusters are pretty when they get done. I just don't have that knack, I guess, piling stuff on top of each other. I guess I'll put that something like that. And that's going to have to be that cluster. They're kind of skimpy. But remember my clusters. I know they need something else. I just don't know what it would be. So that's that. All right, now for Karen's project that she did, she made scrappy little envelopes. And she just had different pieces of scraps. And she took her scraps and put them together and made envelopes. So that's going to be the back, and this is going to be the front. This is going to be my flap. So this is one of the styles that she did. That's not very straight. Maybe I should turn that to the top. Okay, so She folded her edges under. I have to make sure I fold this one over far enough. May have to cut that little piece. Let's see if it fits. Well, let me see. Let me just fold this under a little less. I don't want to make them too small. Yeah, I think that's better. And then I'll fold it up from the bottom. And then they just fold over like that. And this would be like, for instance, if you wanted to make an envelope, especially if you was doing like a scrappy journal or something, or just making scrappy projects. I think I'll cut this little bottom out. Then you could take your little scraps and throw them together and make little envelopes to put your stuff in. I think I should put these corners in first, because nothing is straight here. Maybe I should angle this one just a little tiny bit. I think on this part here, I'm going to ink this just a little bit. So you can have your edges torn all the way around, or you can have them all straight. So I'm just going to put, and then this will, hopefully I'm in view. This will give me a little room at the top. So if I want to put something in my envelope, I have room. Now I can just go across there. Fold my bottom up. And that gives me my envelope base. And then on the back, I can turn this over. See how far down I want that. I think what I should do is do it like this, and this is not straight either. Do it like this to see how far down I want it to go. And I think I'll just tear this edge a little bit. And I'll just go with the angle of the paper, so it won't be a straight flap. So I want it to go down a little bit more. And I think I'll just fold this up and over my back. Yeah, that's scrappy looking. Okay, so let me just put some glue on here. Fold that right over. And there we go. Isn't that cool? Okay, let me ink my edge. Actually, I could ink around the outside. I made a cute little scrappy envelope. I like that. And then if you didn't want the inside white, if you had just single-sided paper, you could always add another piece of scrap to it. We'll just go ahead and ink this. So yes, that's cute. Very cute. Very good idea. Now if you wanted a little closure on it, let me see. I'll think about this just a second. All right, so I figured I would go ahead and decorate it a little bit. So I thought I would put this little mushroom on it with a little word adventure. So let me see, I'll just glue that to my mushroom. I have an idea for my closure. Didn't think about the closure before. I don't think she put closures on hers. So we'll just set this, where do I want it? Maybe right there. Okay, so that's cute. All right, hang on just a second. Okay, so I just got another piece of paper and cut out 2 little circles. Oh, go together, go together. You have no forgiveness with art glitter glue. None. I'll just trim that off because I don't want all of that showing. And we'll just ink the outside. And then I'm just going to put this here, glue part of it on, and then that'll be our little closure. It'll just come down and go under that little flap, and that'll hold it shut. So we'll just do about that much. Now you can put something fancy in the center of this. I'm not going to do that right now, but isn't that cute? Little scrappy envelope. Cute. Okay, so there's our first one. And I might have to get a closure for my second one. All right, let's see. So I have some more of this orange and white polka dot paper. And I have this little piece of this paper. And she did somewhere she made little side pieces. Hopefully I'm where I'm supposed to be. She made little side pieces that would go over, except these are way too wide. If I do that, I won't have nothing there. I just don't want to completely cover up my flowers. I want my flowers to show because they're pretty. So she did something like this. So let me see. I think I'll fold my bottom up again. Without watching the video again, I don't know if she did this or not. But I'm going to fold my bottom up again just to hold that piece in. So we're going to do that. And I'm not going to worry about this not going all the way to the edge. I think it'll be just fine. So we'll put some glue on here. Okay, now let me see. I want to make sure that I don't cut this flower completely off. I love this paper. I don't know where I ever got it from. If I was off camera, sorry. But it's really, really pretty. Okay, so this one will go on this side. Maybe I should make it a little, oh, I can't. Well, it's scrappy, so it's going to be like that. And that one's going to be like that. And we're not going to worry about it, because I don't want to cut my flower off. So I'll just line it up at the bottom. And glue that on. And that's holding that part on. We'll line this one up at the bottom. Geez, these are just too cute. That should have been up a little tiny bit. And there's our pocket. I'm going to trim this off just a little if I can. There, that looks better. So there's our little envelope pocket. Now I'm just going to not fold it down all the way. I want to leave room to get in here. So maybe something like this. Yeah, that'll work. And then these sides, I can kind of tear these sides maybe at a little angle, because this one's not straight anyway. And I'll tear this one at a little angle. Oh yeah, that's just cute. Now that's not right. I have all of this up here showing. Well, you know what? I think Let's see something. Now, if this doesn't turn out right, we'll take this part of it out. Or I'll just make another one. Look, we'll make it look like a little purse. How's that? I think that works. That's cute. I like that. Look at that. Our little bumble made us something better. So I just have to glue this again. Yeah, it looks like a little purse. So same again, if you don't want the white, just cover it up or ink it. And when you put it together, if you don't like the shape, you can cut it. So then I'm just going to go ahead and tear across here a little bit, just like I did on my other one. Hope y'all are sticking around to the end. This is starting to get a little lengthy. And then I'll ink this part. Oh, I gotta re-glue my side again. It didn't hold. Maybe I moved it too soon. Cool, isn't that cool? I like that. All right, so now down here we have like a little banner. Oh, I could probably, well, look at that. Well, I have a little tiny piece of my flower. I think I'll put it right here along that edge, and we'll put play. Okay, so we'll just glue that on this part. And I'll just have the play sitting right about where this part here comes. Right about there. Okay. Well, that's just cute. I like that one. All right. Now that I had to re-glue these, my open part is not quite as big, but you can still get a little something in there anyway. So you can get the size of the paper clip in there. So that's cute. And this one has quite a lot of room, so that's cute. All right, let me see if I can find a little closure real quick for this one. Okay, I don't have little tiny pieces of Velcro, so I just cut a set of my Velcro dots in half. I took a piece of this paper, even though it's sideways, doesn't matter. That matches this, that was a cutoff. I'm going to glue it on the back. I'll just glue it right there. I'm not sure. Maybe I should glue it to the flap. Maybe. Just glue it to the flap. That'll give it a little extra support when you're pulling this up. And then I'm just going to stick my Velcro dot. As long as I can get the plastic off. Okay. I'm going to stick it so it goes up and down like that. And kind of in the center. Okay. And I'll take this plastic off. And then we'll just push it down and stick it there. Geez, but that's cute. Now, if we had little handles on it, you could carry a little purse. Let that sit for just a second. Let me close that up. How cute. Now what I should have done was inked this, and I didn't. But that's okay, because the other part was inked. Okay, so that's what our back looks like. And I had to offset it because of this. So them are our two scrappy envelopes. I think they're adorable. Our little paper clip, hidden paper clip. Our journal card. Now I have to make sure that I'm getting these over in view of the camera. And our two clusters. So that's my video for today. Pop over and check out Karen's channel. It's Kreativ Paper Artisan. Let me bring these down just a little bit. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I just invite you to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and come back and see me for my next video. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.